Hi, this is Evelyn, founder and executive director of Hike Clerb, and welcome to my flight club, friends and family. The work is working. You know, it started as just like a hobby. I told a few friends literally through Instagram and Twitter that, hey, I'm starting a hiking club. If you want to come meet at the observatory at like 10 on Sunday. And 10 people showed up. And I was like, wow, an actual club. And now here we are, almost 8 years later. We have chapters here in LA, New York, the Bay. We've taken over 3,000 people outside. We go hiking, we go fishing, we go camping. So it's been really incredible to see the growth, and it's all just been so organic. But especially in the time that we're living in, like, we absolutely need this work, and we need more groups and communities like Hike Clerb. Honestly, it's just made me grow an even deeper appreciation for literally Mother Nature, for our Earth, who is like providing, sustaining, and nurturing all of us, similarly to the roles that we play as mothers. And, you know, the ability to just be able to like hold so much and to be able to experience that in my own form as the mother of now almost 2 children is just really humbling. And I just have so much like reverence for the earth and everything that it does for us, because when you really think about it, like, it's actually insane. Going into the fit check, we got the Capital track jacket, navy skirt, Star Cow, Saucony, Pro Grid Omni 9. There you have it. We survived the fit check. Everything is interconnected. We are part of nature. It is our responsibility. What we do to it, we do to us. We're connected to all living and non-living things, and that we have to put in the effort and have the responsibility to live in harmony with all of that. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job already. I just want to shout out to the DMV, because I would not think who I am had I not grown up there. And if you're from the DMV, you know why I'm holding this. So shout out to all the boys and girls who are wearing foams back at home right now. I think honestly, I'm just so deeply appreciative being in an environment of like a regular childhood, right? I played outside, I played in the creek, I played in the woods. And I feel like when you grow up in a big city, that can be tough to just like be outside and run wild like a regular kid, whatever that even means. But also to be able to be so close to DC and growing up with like NERD, Pharrell, Missy, Timbaland, and like that influencing my style and just like the way that I view culture. They say there's something in their water, and there truly is, and I'm really grateful to be from Virginia. Honestly, community has become such a buzzword. Like before it was like authenticity, now it's community. And everything is not a community. A community is rooted in care, and care for the people that you're serving. So a lot of what people are talking about being communities are like audiences, but without care, it is not a community. It is really crazy. We do have a lot of people who will write to us and be like, I went on my first hike with you and I realized that I really enjoyed hiking, and now I'm on a national park road trip where I'm going cross country to hike all these different places, and this has like fundamentally changed my life. And that is literally why I do this work, because this is supposed to be a safe space and an introduction into you figuring out where you fall in this grand ecosystem in like belonging in the outdoors. Honestly, I would define my sense of style as being earthy, eclectic, definitely like unisexy, playing on the duality of like masculine and feminine. And with that, like street and a little bit sweet. It's really a hodgepodge of so much, and I feel like it wouldn't make sense on paper, but it makes sense because it's me. Shout out to Bam Bam Baklava, Action Bronson. I love, one, how ridiculous he is, and like the best, like, I'm gonna be me and I don't care what anyone has to say sort of way. And also his like unique take on wellness. Like a lot of what his underlying message is ultimately wellness and tapping in with yourself, which is a lot of the work that I'm doing with Hike Clerb and just the way that I express and move. And so, yeah, I just have a big, deep appreciation for him. And it's definitely goals to be like either fed by him or to be on Fuck That's Delicious. So shout out to him. In general, as someone who has like followed sneakers for a while now, and things are just like so different than they used to be, simply because sneaker culture is now mainstream culture. I typically try to stay away from anything that's like too overly hype. As you see, I'm wearing like Star Cow Sauconys right now, which, you know, is not gonna be like first pick on the wall, but that's what I like. I like sneakers that like have a story. I like sneakers that are gonna look good with anything, and like the uncommon picks. So yeah, wear what you like. And I wanna give a shout out to Kids of Immigrants for doing what they did on this Thunder, because one, when we talk about community, care is there, and they're doing it in their own way. And I just love that their story and that the impact that they're having was able to be like elevated in this grand moment. And it helps that, you know, they're buddies of mine. So shout out to Kids of Immigrants. This is gonna sound cliche because we're in California, but I really love Yosemite, but as I'm saying that, Glacier National Park in Montana, incredible. I love a chomp, and honestly, Hike Clerb loves chomps, so that's not even just a personal one. Camping in the winter, because I do not like going to sleep hot. Fun fact, I actually got married in Nike Blazers. Not to like the ceremony, but the reception in Brooklyn Blazers. And then, can we actually grab the like Off-White Serena pair up here? Thank you. I just can't reach it. Pink ones, yeah. Yeah, this feels like a good Evelynn spread. Thank you. This is Evelynn signing off. Thank you so much, Hike Clerb. Can't wait to go home with these. See y'all later. I'm out.